Welcome, welcome, Gen X moms and dads, or people over 40. This live will teach you how you can earn daily pay working just 2 hours a day. Dee, welcome in. Welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. My name is Don. I'm from the US, Pennsylvania, and I'm starting a new TikTok account. So bear with me if you would. Let me know. Hey, Dee, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. I'm from a tiny little town in Pennsylvania. I'm on here because I discovered after 37 years of working in a factory that I'd be stuck working in that factory into my 70s if I didn't find another way to make an income. So a little over a year ago, I came across this program. I checked off every box. You don't have to have any tech skills, no huge social media following, no prior experience. It's basically a done for you program. You plug in, just do what it tells you to do 2 hours a day, and you can earn daily pay. Just that simple. I'm 61 years old now. I got into the program when I was 60. Life changing, my friend. Life changing. All right, I'm eating an early lunch. Sorry about that. Let me know where you're coming from, if you would. Appreciate it. I always like to learn where people are from. It's just, like I said, I've been doing this for a little over a year, and it still amazes me how many people from all over the country that here I can sit in my house and talk to people all over the world. But we primarily promote to the US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and the United Kingdom. But it's global. Anybody in the world can do this. So when you come in, if you wouldn't mind, let me know where you're coming from. And if you're new, hit the follow button on my page and follow me. That way, when the hearts get going, the algorithm will send other people in. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know where you're coming from. I would appreciate it. No, thank you. Consuming substances featured in this live. Disdain, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Let me know, guys. Where are you coming from? Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Consuming substances featured in this live. No, I was just eating a cereal bar, guys. So there's nothing in this live that's going to hurt you. Wow. Why are they putting that on there? I have no clue. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Let me know. Kevin, welcome in. Where are you coming from, my friend? Are you military, Kevin? That little emoji there. Military, or is that like ninja? Welcome in, my friend. If you're new, my name is Don. I'm from a rural dinky little town in Pennsylvania. 61 years old. I'm on here promoting a program that I've been doing for a little over a year. And this is my way I'm building my retirement plan. After working 37 years in a factory and realizing that at 59 years old, that I wasn't going to be able to retire when I was 65 or even 67, that I'd have to be in my 70s or until my body gave out. Uh, I knew I needed to find another way to make an income. And after searching a lot and spending a lot of money, I finally found a program that um, checked off all my boxes. And I wish I would have found it before. I wasted a lot of time and money. This is a digital program. You don't have to have any tech skills, no huge social media following, no prior experience. It's a done for you e-learning digital program. All you have to do is plug in, follow the steps, and it teaches you how to use social media, your cell phone, and Wi-Fi to create daily pay without going and getting another full-time job or another side hustle. You can do it right from your living room, right from your couch, whatever, right from your dining room table, wherever you want, wherever you have your cell phone, Wi-Fi, and social media. And guys, there's 5 billion people on social media every single day. That's mind blowing. That's not from me, that's from Google. 5 billion. And most of those people are scrolling social media on average 2 hours a day. 2 hours. So yeah, guys, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. I would appreciate it. This is an inaugural for me. I've been doing this a little over a year, but I'm doing kind of like a split live. I'm doing TikTok and I'm doing YouTube at the same time. And this is a new TikTok account and a fairly new YouTube account. Um, my algorithm was sort of messed up on the TikTok account where I was getting people all over the world and in really tiny countries. And I wanted to kind of change that up. So I just started a new account. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, if you're new to my page, hit the follow button on my page, TikTok, YouTube. Hit the follow button and follow me. You'll see my videos. Um, and guys, in all transparency, if you look at the videos on my page, that's what I do. Basically 2 hours a day. That's all it takes. Sometimes less. And actually, I was actually in the hospital for a couple of days. They found out that I had vertigo, of all things, and it wasn't pleasant. Um, but my automation in this program continued to run while I was in the hospital. I was still able to make sales while I was in the hospital, and I wasn't even working. My automation, and this is something that you will set up. You'll get help setting it up. You don't do it on your own. The program, like I said, is basically done for you. So if you need a side hustle, you need a way to make extra money, you hate your job, whatever the reason. Um, my reason, like I said, is because after working 37 years in a factory, hey, get money, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. After working 37 years in a factory, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to retire at 65 or even 67, that I'd be in my 70s or later until I could retire. And I didn't want that. I mean, I was tired of already missing out on family time. I was working 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. And when I started this program, and because it's only 2 hours, I worked on my lunch breaks. I worked before and after my job, and I got it going. And now I don't work any overtime at all anymore. Okay. Overtime is gone. And when I first started when at 59, I actually Googled this, and you can try this. I Googled how to make money. Actually, the wording was a little bit different. I said to Google, I'm 59 years old. How do I make the highest income possible without punching a clock, without working a 9 to 5 job, whatever? And Google told me to create a digital product and sell it in the social media space, make money online space. I had no clue what it was saying. I had no idea. So I did some research. I tried a lot of garbage. I tried to get rich quick schemes and MLMs and all that kind of stuff, and nothing worked. And believe me, guys, there are no get rich quick things out there. Hey, Chrissy, welcome in. Is that Chrissy? Welcome to my live. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Welcome in. So I spent, honestly, when I got into this program a little over a year ago, I had over $30,000 in credit card debt from programs that basically just ghosted me. Okay. I got into the program and I learned a little bit for a few weeks and then they were gone. I was on my own. So I wasted a lot of money. A little over a year now in this. Hey, Misty, welcome in. In this program, the credit card debt is gone. And I'm using this program to create my retirement plan. At 61 now, I have a vision instead of when I was 59, knowing I wasn't going to be able to retire at all. Hey, Alyssa, welcome in. Now I know that I will be retiring my wife and myself before I'm 65 because of this program. And like I said, you don't have to have any tech skills. You don't have to have any huge social media following, no prior experience. Okay. This is a done for you digital e-learning program. Anybody can do it. If you can learn at a fifth grade level, if you can copy, paste, and post, you can do this program. Anybody can do it. So, guys, hey, listen, hey, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Laura, welcome in. Welcome. Chain Rub, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from, guys. Where are you from? Like I said, I'm from Pennsylvania, a real tiny town in Pennsylvania, United States. I'm just factory worker, or an old redneck. I'm not an influencer. I'm not an actor.
It's
I'm just
12 o'clock.
on here promoting a program that's changed my life. And that, like I said, we have 60,000 plus people in our community that are in this program, and it's life changing. We have many people. I'll give you, for instance, Daryl Hannah. He's one of the mentors in this program. When he started this program, he also worked in a factory. That's all he knew is factory work. He was a welder. And he worked like me. He brown nosed and tried to get every bit of overtime that he could possibly get. Excuse me. And he actually got awards from the company for how hard he worked and the hours he worked. And he was always, whenever they asked him to work, he was there. He was available. He was working. Shanda, welcome. Welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. And after 14 years of doing that, and honestly, guys, if you think when he's doing that, Mecca, welcome in. When he was doing that, he was away from home, working 10, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And when you do that, unfortunately, it causes a divide between you and your family because you're not spending any family time anymore. You don't have the time to. So when he got fired, they had nothing. He had no money saved up. And it didn't take long. They got behind in their car payments, they got behind in their rent. His wife and daughter had to move in with family members. And he had to go live in a men's shelter because he had no money. After several months in a men's shelter, he finally got a job selling cemetery plots to the elderly. That's when he found this program. He was actually in somebody's home. He was scrolling on social media while he was waiting for something back from the insurance company. And he saw one of these videos that somebody put on. I'm not sure if it was on here or on TikTok or Facebook or whatever, but he saw one of the videos. And because we do all social media. And he thought, well, I can do this. This is my way out. The problem was he had no money. And yes, we have 3 programs. Hey, David, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in, if you would. Let me know. We have 5 programs. Andy, welcome. 1, 3, 6, 9, and $1,400, which is our most popular. Because he had no money, he had to wait until he got his check a few days later. He had to commit at the $300 level, and he got in the payment plan. He got in at $75. And a little over a month later, he was making 6 figures. Now, fast forward, it's been almost 2 years, and he's gone from negative $6 in the bank when he joined his program, when he got into this program, to making over $750,000 in a matter of 2 years. And he had no money when he started. He had to commit a payment plan of $7,500. And now after 2 years, he's made over $750,000. And that's just one of many, many stories that we have of where people came from and where they're at today because of this program. And it's not all about, not everybody committed to this program to make a buttload of money. Okay. I'll be honest. When I was in the factory, I made decent money. Welcome in. Welcome. Let me know where you're coming from, Bob. Where are you coming from? Let me know. When I was in the factory, I made decent money. What I didn't have was my freedom. I basically lived in that factory, and I was a brown noser. Any overtime that they offered, overtime, and I looked for overtime. I mean, I worked 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. And I thought the harder I worked, the more hours that I worked, I'd be set up for retirement and it would just happen. Well, it doesn't happen that way. When I looked at 59 and realized that I wasn't going to be able to retire at 65, or even 67. Here in the States, everything is skyrocketing. The fuel is starting to go back down, but that's still a lot higher than what it should be. Grocery costs, everything, clothing, everything. It's just skyrocketing. So everybody, every family, every household has to have two jobs. And when I realized that I was going to have to be in my 70s before I could retire, I knew I needed to try to find another way to make money. I had to. But the thing is, after 37 years of being in the factory, that's all I knew. I didn't know where to go, what to do. So I did a lot of praying. God, send me something. And I actually put into Google. I said, Google, what can I do to make the highest income possible without punching a clock, without going into the factory, without working a 9 to 5? And Google said, create a digital product, create a digital program, and market it on social media on the Make Money Online space. And I had no idea what it was talking about. None. The only social media that I was on at the time was Facebook. And that was because our grandkids lived like 7 hours away, and we'd share pictures and we'd get on and live stream with them. But other than that, TikTok, I heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a dancing app for teenagers or whatever. I didn't know what it was. So when I heard about that, I didn't know. I had to do research. I had to try to find the program, whatever. Well, after a lot of garbage that I get into, like I said, I spent almost a year trying to find Get Rich Quick, trying to find MLM network, the whole deal. And after a year, I made nothing, basically, and I had over $30,000 in credit card debt because of all those programs that I got into. And after all that and all the praying that I did, I found this program, and it checked off all the boxes. Now, that was a little over a year ago. And like I said, when just got here, where are you from? Yes. If you just got here, let me know where you're coming from, guys. If you just got in, please let me know where you're coming from. I'd appreciate it. And if you're new, hey, Michael, welcome in. Where are you coming from, my friend? And like I said, when I got in this program, I had over $30,000 in credit card debt a little over a year ago. Today, that credit card debt is gone. Most of those cards are gone too, but credit card debt is gone. Michael, where are you coming from? Chiquita, where are you coming from, my friend? Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Guys on YouTube, Jordan, welcome in. Welcome. Let me know where you're coming from, guys. Guys on YouTube, where are you coming from? Let me know. Let me know. I'm from the United States. H-Boss, welcome, welcome. A little tiny town in Pennsylvania. Tiny town in Pennsylvania. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. I'm just on here sharing a program that I've been doing for a little over a year. It's been life-changing. It's actually giving me what I need to be able to retire before I'm 65. I'm 61 now. And before I found this program, I was stuck in a factory 37 years, and I had no vision, no goal. I had no idea what I was going to do. I had no other way to make money. And I found this program, and now I have a way out. I have a vision that I'm going to be retiring before I'm 65 because of this program. And guys, you couldn't find anything simpler. If you can copy, paste, and post, if you can learn at a 5th grade level, you can do this program. It's a done for you e-learning program that teaches you how to market anything on social media. Anybody can do it. If a 61-year-old man can do it, anybody can do it. We have people now that are 18 to in their 80s that are making bank doing this program. Okay. But like I said, not everybody wants to make $1 million. Some people want to make a few $1,000s. Some people, when they want to make a car payment. Okay. They want to make enough to make a car payment, and that's it. And that's usually where it starts. And then it just starts snowballing from there. But when you come in, guys, let me know where you're coming from. And then if you're new, hit the follow button on my page, if you wouldn't mind. Follow my page. Randy, welcome in. Welcome, guys. I'm just starting a new TikTok account, guys. So if you wouldn't mind, come on in, tap the screen, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing or why I'm here. Because If you'd have told me 2 years ago that I'd be doing this, I would have said you're nuts. There's no way I would have seen myself on social media doing anything like this. This is really a step out of my comfort zone for sure. But that's usually when things change. Am I right? Once we get out of our comfort zone, that's when things change. So when you come in, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. I'd appreciate it. Let me know. If you're not following me yet, hit the follow and then tap on your screen so the algorithm will know to send other people in. Timmy, welcome. Welcome in. Timmy Lemons, welcome. Welcome. Ways 2, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Well, people aren't going to come in. I'm going to just start eating. Welcome in. Grandpa. I'm a grandpa too. Welcome in. I'm a grandpa of 6. How many do you have? Welcome. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Don't mind me. I'm going to get a bite to eat. I'm on my lunch break too. Guys, on your lunch break, welcome in. Welcome, guys. Hello, welcome in. Victor, welcome. Welcome in, guys. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Don't mind me. I'm on my lunch break. Chamo, welcome. Welcome to my live. I'm going to have to start doing this at noon every day so you guys know who I am, where I'm from. It's going to be a learning experience. Welcome. Sherry, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Let me know. TJ, welcome in. Welcome, guys. I think I'm going to get rid of this banner. Welcome to my live. Let me know where you're coming from. Anybody else on their lunch break? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Savvy Project. Hey, I think you were on my live before. Savvy, were you following my live before? Ramirez, welcome. Savvy Project. You look familiar. I think you were following me before. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Felicia, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. I'm starting a new TikTok. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome in. This is boring. Keith, welcome. Where are you coming from, my friend? Let me know where you're coming from. Or not. It's okay. Whatever. Whatever. Welcome in. Shang, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. I'm starting a new TikTok, guys. This is a new TikTok page. I lost the other one, had to start over. So if you wouldn't mind, let me know where you're coming from. And if you're not following me yet, hit the follow button. I would appreciate it. Follow my page. Hello, welcome. Welcome on YouTube. Let me know where you're coming from. I'm trying a joint venture today, guys. I'm on TikTok Live and YouTube Live, and both of them are fairly new. Damon, welcome in, my friend. Are you a soldier, my friend? Picture's kind of hard to see. I was in the Army. Did my basic in Fort Benning, Georgia. Welcome to my live, guys. Wow. TikTok is killing me. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm going to go see if there's anybody that I can invite that's not on. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my live. Both YouTube and Facebook, or YouTube and TikTok. Welcome in. Welcome in. Find somebody to chat with. Nope. Come on, TikTok. I can't even tap on my own screen. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. See if I can get rid of that banner. No, how do I get rid of this banner once I have it on? Blockbuster, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Welcome to my inaugural live on TikTok and YouTube. I started a new TikTok account. I had over 8,000 people on my other one, and I'm building this one. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the follow button and follow me, I would appreciate it as I get this thing going. I've been on here for probably a little over a year total. This is probably my fourth TikTok account in 4 years or a little over a year. So yeah, it's a process. TikToker, welcome in. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Looking for followers here, guys. Looking for followers. No, I don't know who that is. Welcome in. Guys, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Where to share the screen? No. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in, guys. Patrick, welcome in. Patrick Wade, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Arma Nails, welcome in. Oh. Let me know where you're coming from, guys. TikTok, this is getting really boring. TikTok is not sending me anyone. Get off of here. I'm going to restart my live on TikTok. I'm going to get rid of that banner for now. Hey guys, welcome to my live. This is for all the Gen X moms and dads out there. People that are tired of working the 9 to 5, tired of being away from family. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to my live. I'm gonna see if this will help get more people in here. I don't care if I'm doing it on my own or not. Guys, welcome in. I've been devoted to the progress of adding my own hearts to try to get people in here. How pathetic is that? Come on, TikTok, quit being a jerk. Send me people, send me people. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to my live. Anybody, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I thought that I'd be able to. That didn't help. Robert, welcome in, my friend. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. My name is Don. I'm from the United States. Small little dinky town in Pennsylvania. B. Miller, welcome. Welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from, guys. Guys, welcome in. Stacy, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Guys, if you were following my other TikTok account, that got shut down and I'm starting a new account. So if you wouldn't mind following me on my new account, I would appreciate it. Gradia, welcome. Welcome, user, welcome. My name. Welcome in, Chief. Jackie, welcome. Let me know where you guys are coming from when you come in. Alan, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Hey, James. My name is Don, and I am from Pennsylvania. Sharing a way that people can earn money for retirement, working just 2 hours a day. And you don't have to have any. Clyde, me too. You're from Pennsylvania. Cool. Where about in Pennsylvania? Clyde? Clyde? Where about from Pennsylvania? Welcome, guys. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let's have a contest, Cloyd. Whose town is smaller? Yours or mine? Let me know where you guys are coming from. Huntington County. I'm from the Williamsport area. Yours is smaller? Oh, mine's pretty small. I live out in the country, out in the sticks. Um, I worked at Chef Boyardee, Mount Union. Okay, I'm in Lycoming County, which Lycoming County is big, but where I'm at is really small. Holly, welcome in. I'm on here because I worked 37 years in a factory. Have you heard of? I'm sure you've heard of Chef Boyardee, Floyd. Chef Boyardee spaghetti meatballs. I worked there for. You have no red lights. No, actually, the town that I live in has no red lights. We have a couple of stop signs, but the actual town. Now, getting into the town, there's red lights, but the actual town has no red lights whatsoever. Just stop signs. Yep. The actual town. See, I live in the RDs, okay, but the actual town where I live, Montgomery. Oh wow, wow. I went to a Christian school. I went to the high school here locally for, I think, 8th grade, and then my parents put me in a Christian school. So I graduated from a Christian school, then I went on to Christian college for a year. But then I went in the military and then went into the factory life. Worked at factory for 37 years. And at 59 years old, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to retire at 65 or 67 even. I was going to have to spend basically the rest of my life working in a factory. And I have 2 daughters. I've been married 41 years, 6 grandkids. And I already missed out on my daughter's life for the most part, both of them. I think we have more than that. You win. Yeah, I think we have more than that. And in the actual town, yeah, we probably have a couple thousand in the town. But I realized that if I didn't find another way to make money, I'd be stuck in that factory into my 70s. And it wasn't I made decent money. The problem was I had no freedom. Glinda, welcome in. I was missing out on memories, missing out on being able to spend time with family, traveling, doing anything. I was just missing out. So I knew I needed to find another way to make income. So long story short, I actually Googled at the time because I had no idea. Oh, nice. I've lived here pretty much all my life. My parents live just a few minutes away. We actually built a house on there. We bought part of the land. We live out in the sticks. We bought part of their land and just cleared it out and built a house. But they live a couple minutes away. I've lived in this area all my life. So yeah, my wife is from Williamsport, which is close. Hey, Gene, welcome in. But I had to, Willie, welcome. I had to figure out, oh, you're in Maryland. I think it's about 4 hours, depending on where in Maryland. I think the Maryland border is 3.5 hours from here. But Maryland, depending on where in Maryland, could be 3 to 5 hours away. But I Googled, what can I do to make the most or the highest income possible without working a 9-to-5 job? Google told me to create a digital product, and sell and to make money online space. I had no clue what I was talking about. So I had to do research, and I prayed, God, send me something. And this program, I believe, God opened the door. It fell in my lap. For one thing, as an old man, I didn't have to create anything. You don't have to have any tech skills, no huge social media following, no prior experience. This is a done for you e-learning digital program that teaches you how to market anything and to make money online space on social media. Anything. You don't need any prior experience. Obviously, no tech skills, no huge social media following, and it's beginner friendly. Anybody can do it. I've been doing this for a little over a year, and after having no vision, no idea when I was going to be able to retire, now I know that I'll be retiring my wife and myself because of this program before I'm 65. And that in itself is a weight off my shoulders. And like I said, there are people that got into this program because they wanted to make as much money as possible. They just wanted to, that wasn't my thing. I wanted my freedom. I wanted to be able to just come and go as I please, do what I want, And this program allows you to work from home 2 hours a day. Wherever you have your cell phone, Wi-Fi, and social media, you can do this 2 hours a day. That's all it takes. And it's 100% profit. There's nothing out there, and I've looked, believe me. JT, welcome in. I've looked. There's nothing out there that's 100% profit, especially on something that you didn't have to create. It's a done for you e-learning digital program that all you do is you just plug into the program and follow the steps, and everything's done for you. The automation, everything. Welcome in, guys. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. So if you're like me and you didn't have any plans for retirement except for just to keep working until you died, that's what, honestly, that's what my plans were. But after doing it for 37 years, I thought I don't want to do it anymore. I want to have my freedom. I want to be able to spend time with my grandkids, watch them grow. Lily, welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from, guys, when you come in. Richard, welcome. DHC, welcome in. Where are you coming from, guys? Let me know. Guys and ladies, let me know. I'm from a real small town in Pennsylvania. Very small. Let me know where you're coming from. David Richardson, where are you coming from, David? Let me know. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Welcome in. I'm starting a new TikTok, or I started a new TikTok account. My old one got shut down. I'm starting a new one, and YouTube. I'm doing a inaugural TikTok and YouTube live at the same time. So if you wouldn't mind, if you're new, hit the follow button and follow me, and then tap on your screen so the algorithm will know to send other people in. I would appreciate it. Let me know. Welcome in. Bear Turtle, welcome in. Welcome. Jerry, welcome in. Welcome. Let me know where you're coming from when you come in, Jerry. Hey, dude, welcome. Welcome in, guys. Angela, welcome in. Where are you guys coming from? Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Let me know. Welcome in on YouTube. Where are you coming from on YouTube? Let me know. Let me know, guys. My name is Don. I'm from the United States, Pennsylvania to be exact. Welcome. Stephen, welcome in. Where are you coming from, my friend? JP, welcome. Welcome in. I'm from Pennsylvania, a dinky little town in Pennsylvania. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know, guys. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you're coming from, guys, when you come in. Let me know. Digital Dad to join. Load launcher. Let me know where you're coming from. Rachel, welcome in. Where are you coming from, my friend? Welcome in. Rachel, do me a favor. Welcome in. Omar Mills, welcome. Where are you coming from, Omar? Omar, come on in and follow me, my friend. I'm trying to build my TikTok account up. I need the followers. Help me out here, brother. Help me out. Omar, welcome in. What guy? Jordan, welcome. Welcome, Jordan. Jordan, do me a favor. Come in and follow me, my friend. Follow my page. I'm building my TikTok account. I need followers. CB, welcome in. CB, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. I'm building a new TikTok account and I need followers. Welcome in. Limitless, welcome. Let me know where you're coming from. Do me a favor, if you're not following me, hit the follow button on my page and follow me. I'm starting a new TikTok account and I need followers. And if I don't have followers and I don't have people tapping on the screen, the algorithm won't send people in. So if you wouldn't mind, just take a couple minutes, follow me, and then tap on your screen, get some hearts going so the algorithm will send other people in. My name's Don. I am from Pennsylvania, a dinky little town in Pennsylvania. Darren, welcome in. So if you wouldn't mind following my page, please, and then tap on your screen, I would very much appreciate it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. And if you could let me know where you're coming from, that would be great. I love seeing where people are coming from. I have people from all over the world come onto my lives. Behind the mask, welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, do me a favor. If you're not following me, hit the follow button. I'm building a new TikTok page. I'd like to get the followers built up. And if you wouldn't mind tapping on your screen real quick so the algorithm will send other people in, you get the hearts going. That's how the algorithm works. And it's a struggle for a new account. Just a few days ago, I had a couple hundred people on my lives. Now I'm having difficulty getting anybody in because the algorithm isn't sending people in. So I need people to follow me and then tap on your screen. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. That way it'll build up my page and also my lives. New here, stream smooth on your end. Try saying something. Yes, user, welcome in. Welcome. This is a new page for me. I would like to know how everything's on your end. If everything looks okay, if I need better lighting, if you're hearing me okay. I'm trying to build my TikTok page, so if you would follow me, I would appreciate it. And tap on your screen so the algorithm will send other people. And just engaging. If you would just put, where you're from in the chat, that always helps. Just let me know what country you're from, what state, whatever you want to put. Moja, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Let me know where you're coming from. If you would, I'd appreciate it. Let me know. Moja Rit. I'm guessing you're not from the US. Let me know where you're coming from, my friend. Nice, nice. If you're not following me yet, do me a favor, hit the follow button and follow me. I'd appreciate it. I'm doing a new TikTok and I'm trying to build it up. So I would appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind tapping on your screen, get the hearts going so the algorithm will send other people in. That's how this works. Just a few days ago, Moja, Thank you. Yeah, just keep tapping. I was averaging 100 to over 200 people on my lives. I just started a new TikTok today, and I'm having trouble getting anyone on my live. That's just the way TikTok algorithm works. So until I get people on like yourself that follow me and tap on the screen, I'm just going to have to take my time and keep building it up. And I really appreciate you doing this. Thank you. The reason I'm on here, I've been doing this for a little over a year, and I worked 37 years in a factory and realized if I didn't make a change in what I was doing, I'd be stuck in that factory probably into my 70s until my body gave out. Crystal, welcome in. Crystal, welcome. Maja, that was quick. Why'd you leave, my friend? Crystal, welcome in. Crystal, I'm trying to build my TikTok page up. Do me a favor and follow me. I'd appreciate it. Hit the follow button and follow me. Follow my page. I would really appreciate it. Crystal, welcome. Welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know. Doesn't sound good. Kevin, welcome in. How's it going? Let me know where you're coming from when you come in. Oh my gosh. The Housey Hiker. Wow. Welcome in. That's quite a name. I'm building my TikTok account, guys. So if you wouldn't mind coming in and hitting the follow button and follow me, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to build up my account. Lex, hey, Lex, welcome in. Lex, do you have a minute, my friend? I'm trying to build my TikTok account. I need followers. User, welcome in. Welcome to my live. I'm trying to build my account. I need followers. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the follow button on my page, I would greatly appreciate it. Can you hear me okay? Is the live okay? Like I said, this is a new account and I'm checking things out. Just a few days ago, I had averaged around 200 people on my lives. And since I started a new account, it's like I'm starting back from zero, and TikTok isn't sending anybody to my lives. So that's kind of problematic. So I've got to build back up. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the follow button on my page and follow me, I would appreciate it. And then tapping on your screen really helps too. Foreign box of me. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome in. Leah. Leah, welcome. LIA, Leah, welcome in. Where are you coming from, my friend? Where are you coming from? Leah, where are you coming from? Let me know. Let me know where you're coming from, guys.